Hey guys, today we're talking about Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe was an American artist born on November 15th, 1887 in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. How many people do you know from Wisconsin? I don't know any personally. She died on March 6, 1886 in Santa Fe, New Mexico at a ripe age of 98 years old. People often make fun of Georgia O'Keeffe's paintings, especially of large flowers, because they look like female genitalia. That was intriguing. Nature was the primary subject of O'Keeffe's paintings. Her most famous paintings involve flowers. These flowers are often observed as womb-like or as female genitalia. During the 1920s, women were granted the right to vote. According to Ardith Baxter, Georgia was a fan of both men and women. She and her husband had relationships with others. Her paintings reflect her love of women, but it is also a way for her to stand her ground regarding women's rights. By Georgia being a famous female painter during the 1900s, she'd already broken gender roles held at the time. Everything Georgia did was practically unacceptable. A polyamorous relationship, being in love with women and men, having fame, and openly fighting for women's rights. Georgia's art was a creative and subliminal way of crushing the gender crisis. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Did you know that Georgia O'Keeffe played a pivotal role in the development of American modernism and its relationship to European avant-garde movements of the early 20th century? Producing a substantial body of work over 7 decades, she sought to capture the emotion and power of objects through abstracting the natural world. To Georgia, nature was the most important thing. She wanted people to experience the feeling of nature. Not just recognize it, feel it. Within their soul, as Georgia did.
It was nice of Stieglitz to let you go to New Mexico every summer.
Well, listen, he didn't let me go. I just went.
Was it hard convincing him?
He was never convinced, but I went. I had to go.
Have you ever painted any portraits at all?
No. Oh, I've made some drawings. I never painted anything. I never was that interested in doing people. It was very easy with drawings for me to get a likeness, but that wasn't any particular fun to me.
I think the real reason is that she's interested in nature, and not in the psychological thing that one needs in a portrait. She's interested in the forms and shapes and drama, the hidden drama of these forms in nature to express certain emotions. But Miss O'Keeffe felt that she could get the sense of the people even if they weren't in the picture. I was thinking of that series of crosses that she painted. The one she did of New Mexico with this black cross against this extraordinary sunset landscape. One always thinks of the Franciscan friars in New Mexico.
The crosses out here are very dark. Out here, to me, the Catholic Church is like a veil over the country, and you come across a cross almost in any unexpected place.
Then she did a cross in the Gaspé Peninsula, which is just at the edge of the sea, a maritime cross. And you feel the spray of the ocean coming in, and you feel the fact that this is connected with the sailors. That's one of the last things they saw when they left the land. So that she gets the people without the people, in a sense.
See, they put something on the ends. They didn't fix just a cross like they would fix it out here. They had to have a little trimming on it. The French crosses are sort of gay. Don't break your leg or anything like that, one. It'd be awfully hard for me to carry.
Well, you'd have to just work at it. Look, over there, there's no snow. Then we get into the good stuff. Oh, we could go right down. No, let's go right over there.
I've been coming over since I first found it, and I think it was maybe in 30 that I found it. And I've been coming over ever since. I've painted here almost as much as over in the Red Hills. I always called it the black place. And there are parts of it that at times are really black, though a lot of it is gray. I wouldn't think of calling it the gray place. What is it I like about it? Well, if you could see it, if it wasn't white, you'd see it. I mean, if it wasn't white, half white with snow. It's it's a especially fine place to climb around in.
Have you climbed over these
Oh,
hills?
certainly. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you climb if you were here? I walked all along the top.